welcome you all in this video tutorial of three-phase inverter 180-degree mode of operation. So guys, what happens actually, here I have already prepared this circuit of inverter, three-phase inverter for you in PSIM, and you can see this is R phase. You know, this is a three-phase inverter, so it will consist of 3 and 3, total number of 6 SCRs or IGBTs or MOSFET. Okay, whatever you take, whatever you choose, you can form the circuit. So I have selected IGBTs for the construction of this three-phase inverter 180-degree operation. And what is happening here, there are three legs. You can see this is R phase, this is Y phase, and this is B phase. Okay, so these are the three legs, and each leg consists of 2 IGBTs or 2 SCRs or 2 MOSFETs. Okay, here we have chosen IGBT. So this is our number 1 leg, and here IGBT 1 is there, then number 4 is there. So 1 and 4 will be placed in first leg. Then you can see in the second leg IGBT number 3 and 6, and in phase B in the third leg you can see IGBT number 5 and number 2 are situated. Okay, so we have provided a DC supply of 24 volt. You can see here, this is, we have named it VDC and 24 volt, and there is a voltmeter, voltage probe. We have named it VDC. It will measure the voltage, input voltage, but we have very much concern about output waveform. Okay, so we have, this is our three-phase load, resistive load, star connected load. We have joined a ground to earth. Okay, this is our circuit, and we have connected 3 voltmeter for phase voltages and 3 voltmeter for line voltages, guys. So I will explain all the circuit and waveforms. So first see the waveforms. Check out the waveform. These are our waveforms, what we get from the output. This is phase voltage VR, VY, VB, and these are line voltages VRY, VYB, and VBR. So you can see, and when I put these waveforms beside this circuit, you can see like this. So these are our waveforms, what I get from the output. Okay, and these are square waves, you can see. So guys, let's explain. Okay guys, so now I will explain the circuit, and I have constructed it for you, already prepared. So you can see the waveforms at the right side and circuit diagram at the left side. So I will first explain the this circuit diagram. Okay, so 6, there are 3, total number of IGBTs are 6. You can use SCR as well and MOSFET as well. So I have connected 6 gated pulse here, and let's see the sequence. What are the sequence of switching of these IGBTs? What will be the sequence? So you can just see the waveforms. Okay, so this is basically three-phase inverter, and first leg, you know, number 1 and number 4 are connected in this leg, 3 and 6 connected in second leg, 5 and 2 connected in third leg. Now in the second PPT, I have shown here what happens here. Actually, there will be total number of phases are 6. Okay, the cycle is divided from, it starts from 0 degree and ends at 360 degree, and then it will be repeated again. Okay, so and these cycles are divided into 6 parts. So first, this is our first leg where T1 and T4 operates, and in the blue color you can see 6 and 3 thyristor, or you can see IGBTs are there. In the second leg, this operation starts after completion of 180 degree. So this is 180 degree mode of operation, and this is the third leg where T5 and T2 operates, or thyristor or IGBT operates after 180 degree of after 360 degree. You can see. Okay, so 180 degree this starts. So what happens here, there is a conduction period for each thyristor. Each IGBT is 180 degree, and these are divided into 6 phases. Okay, so what happens, the switch S1 or IGBT S1 in the first segment of the ideal circuit, okay, switch will be conducted, switch 1 will be conducted from 0 to 180 degree, but after 120 degree of the first phase, the second phase will also have a positive cycle as seen in the diagram. You can see, okay, after 180 degree, sorry, 120 degree, this is T3, okay, and then after 120 degree plus 120 degree, T5 operates, starts conducting. Okay, so what happens actually, the sequence of thyristor T1, you can see here the sequence of thyristor T1 or mode of operation is from 0 to 180 degree. Here you can see 0 to 180 degree, and for T4, thyristor T4 or IGBT T4, it is from 180 degree up to 360 degree. You can see here from 180 degree up to 360 degree. Then come at number third thyristor T3. So number 3, for this thyristor or IGBT, the mode of conduction from 120 degree up to 300. The difference between both the conduction is 180 degree. Okay. Now see for T6, thyristor number 6. So from 300 to 480, from 300 to 480, and as you can see here, then T5, for T5 it is up from 240 to 420 degree, and for T2 60 to 240, 60 to 240, as you can see here. Okay, now see what happens in the first phase. There are 3 IGBTs or switches conducts 561. These are 561 conducts, and the voltages are, I have calculated here for you. You can see it and you can copy it by pausing it. Then this is our step number 1, where 1, 6 and 5 are conducting and 2, 3, 4 are non-conducting state. Okay, so our circuit will be formed like this, and we have calculated the voltage across VAO, VOB and VCO like this. Then this is our second step. Step 2, this is the step 2 where 6, 1, 2 number thyristors are connected and conducting. Okay, and remaining 4, 3rd and 5th are open. Sorry, this will be open circuited. Okay, so our voltages are here like this. Step 3 where 1, 2, 3 are conducting, and we have calculated the voltages like this. Okay, then step number 4, this is step number 4 where 2, 3, 4 thyristors are conducting, and this is step number 5. Step number 6, 4, 5, 6 are conducting, and our waveforms will be like this. So these will be our waveforms. You can see these are the waveforms. This is phase voltage VAO, phase voltage VBO is also phase voltage, VCO is also phase voltage, and we have formed a table here where you can see 3 phase voltages. Okay, then you can see the line voltage. When you subtract two phase voltages VAO minus VBO, then you will get line voltage VAB. Then in the next diagram you can see the waveforms for line voltage second VBC, and for third VCA. This is the line voltage for third case, and this is the total waveform. Okay, together you can see. So these are the waveforms we get from the circuit. Now you can see the PSIM simulation. Okay, what we are getting, these are the waveforms we are getting. This is phase voltage VR, you can see here. Then this is VY, this is VB, then line voltage VRY, VYB and VBR. So guys, you can also draw the circuit and simulate the circuit and get the waveforms at last. So this is the conduction mode, and you can connect voltage probes. You can connect the voltage probes for phase, measuring phase voltage, first, second, third. These are the phase voltage measurement, and three line voltages. These are this voltmeter measures line voltage, and second one VYB, first VRY, second VYB and third VVR. So guys, that's it